Hello everyone, KJ back with another episode of the Ultimate Cars Opening. In the previous episode, we did just that. We opened up some more cars. I can't remember exactly what we opened, but the support on the series has been crazy so far. Episode 2 now has, I think, over 6,000 views, so I really can't thank you enough for that. It means a lot to me. And I'll have another episode after this soon. When exactly, I don't know, but I do know that I will have another episode. I'll have episode 6 out sometime in either July or August. For now, though, even though it's the Ultimate Cars Opening, we've only got 2 items. And you might not be able to tell. Well, at least with the bag, but both of these are mini racers themed. And so that's what's going to be the focus of today's episode. Only 2 items, but they are kind of big, especially the box in the back. So, yeah, if you don't know, mini racers, I'll actually show you once I get into it. So, I'm just going to start with this. I'm going to start with this Big Mini Racers 15 pack. So this here is exactly what you would think. Mini Racers Variety 15 pack. And I really like this box. You've got all the Mini Racers included in it, all over it. You've got the Mini Racers logo, the Disney Pixar Cars logo. You've got McQueen, Mater, and Jackson Storm down there. And then looking at the back of the box, you can see all of the ones that are included in this 15 pack. So all of these are actually new to me, and I'll explain why in just a second. But yeah, for the back of the box, again, there's the Cars logo, there's the Mini Racers logo. Here are all of the Mini Racers you get in this pack, and then you can see the other ones that are available. So there's 3 packs, and for some of these I don't plan on, some of these, like this one, I don't plan on getting this one, this 3 pack right here with McQueen, Holly Shiftwell, and Funny Car Mater. And that's because there's another 15 pack which did release Funny Car Mater, and Holly Shiftwell, the purple car here, was released in another pack. They were recently released in a 3 pack, which I plan on trying to find. I'm not sure if I'll get the Finn McMissile 3 pack. I might get this one. I might get this one here with the little UFO. I don't think I'll pick up this one with all the blue cars. And then this one here with the McQueen and this character here, I might not pick it up, mainly because this character is in this pack. So, yeah. These ones down here, these are just the singles that were released in blind boxes, and I have not found these anywhere. I don't think I've ever found any of these, actually. So, yeah, probably won't be collecting any of these ones anytime soon. And then these are some 10 packs. There's one with a gold Lightning McQueen, a gold Cruisin' Lightning McQueen, actually. And I do want to find that one. This 10 pack here, I don't plan on getting. Because, I mean, if I get this pack here, I would get Fillmore, who's in that pack as well. And the only new one would be brand new Mater. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Mater, but not to the point where I'm going to buy a 10 pack of mini racers just for the one new one. And then this 10 pack down here, I don't know if I'll get. I'm unsure, because there are some ones I don't have, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I might get that one, but I haven't found it. And I might not even be able to find it, because actually on the bottom right here, if you look really closely, it says 2021 Mattel. So this This pack is 2 years old. So I found this yesterday at Target, and there were just 3 of these 15 packs on the shelf, and I snagged one. $30 plus tax, and I think it was really worth it. So 15 new mini racers. So yeah, 15 new mini racers, $2 each. Not a bad deal. And yeah, the other ones that are included, here, we've got Shu Todoroki, which, by the way, the ones that are highlighted in blue are the exclusive and or new ones. Actually, I think they're just the new ones, yeah. So Shu Todoroki here is highlighted in blue because he's the new racer in this pack. He's also the exclusive racer in this pack. And so, same thing with Gold McQueen, same thing with Finn McMissile. Some of the cars are highlighted because that's their first appearance and or they're exclusive to the 3-pack. Because not all of them are exclusive. I think, yeah, like I said, Holly Shiftwell is being re-released. And this Lightning McQueen, the next one here, Lightning McQueen with racing wheels has been released, I think, maybe 4-5 times. I don't know. But, yeah, a lot of these, especially Mater and Luigi, they're re-releases. So, yeah. Alright, let's get into it. Let's unbox this. Okay. I have got my knife right here. Gonna be careful. Okay, there we go. Here we go, and slowly pull it out. Oh, that felt good. Okay, so got empty box now. And here's, ooh, okay. First of all, there's this big piece of red cardboard. So, I didn't expect that for this. I guess that's just to help give a, yeah, the back of the box here is brown. So, I guess this is just meant to help give color. And here we go. We got all of these new mini racers here. So, let's get started, I guess, with the exclusive. Here we go. So this is Shu Todoroki. So Shu Todoroki is one of the Cars 2 characters, and they're one of the Cars 2 World Grand Prix racers. So Shu Todoroki normally doesn't have this gray on him, though. This is actually, for some reason, Mattel decided to make the Carbon Racer Shu Todoroki. Because Shu Todoroki normally has white all over him, but there's bits of gray on, there's gray on his spoiler, there's gray all over his front, and there's even, if you look closely, there's the little, I'll zoom in as much as I can, as much as the camera can focus. So if you, it's hard to see, but that says T-Rock or Troc, T-R-O-C, and that's like the series that the Carbon Racers were a part of, or like raced for. So I don't know why they released the Carbon Racers Shu Todoroki and not the regular one, but hey, it's still a new mini racer for me, and I am very happy about that. And he does look really cool. I am very happy to finally have that. And this is one of now 3 of my first World Grand Prix racers, because there are 2 more here that we'll get to in a second. So, the next one, here we go. So this is Lightning McQueen with racing wheels, also known as World Grand Prix Lightning McQueen. So, this is the main body for McQueen in Cars 2. He looks a lot like Jackson Storm, actually. So, he's got his racing wheels on, he's got the Piston Cup logo on his hood, and it says World Grand Prix on his spoiler. And this is the regular World Grand Prix Lightning McQueen. Yeah, I don't know why they only made Shu Todoroki his carbon racer. I'm hoping we'll get a regular Shu Todoroki someday, but the carbon racer is still nice. But yeah, so rolls well, has a really pretty red all over him, and on the back you got even the American flag. Does Shu Todoroki have it? No. So Shu Todoroki is from, I think, Japan. Yeah, Japan. So he's got the Japan flag colors. I don't see the logo on him. Like, there's a lot of reference to Japanese culture, but yeah, I don't see the Japan flag on him. Well, let me rephrase that. So, Shu Todoroki is the colors, with the exception of the gray, he's the colors of the Japan flag. So you got the red and white splashed all over him. But the little flag itself, like, he has the colors, so he's representing Japan. But he doesn't have that little flag on his back. He doesn't have the small little flag, but still, it's fine. He does have the colors, and gray does look really good on him. As for the McQueen, he does have the little flag. He's got flames and number 95 all over his side. Ooh, World Grand Prix down there, too. And then there's his 95 again. I don't know why they put two 95s, but yeah. Gas pumps on both sides, I just noticed. Yeah. A really nice one to have. It's a new Lightning McQueen and my second World Grand Prix racer. We're on the topic of them. I might as well do my third World Grand Prix racer. And then I'll go back to the order. So, like, I'll go row by row by row. But I'm just gonna get this one out now because we're on the topic of World Grand Prix race. This one is really stuck. There we go. Finally. Okay. Carla Veloso. So, Carla Veloso, based on her paint job, she represents Brazil. So, she races for Brazil, another Cars 2 character, and now my third World Grand Prix racer. 3 World Grand Prix racers all in one pack, can't complain. So, World Grand Prix logo on the back there. I like the expression, and the colors fade really nicely. Goes from green to dark blue. I really like that. Mattel did a really nice job capturing the regular die-cast in such a small size. They fit a lot of detail, too, because there's the number 8. She's got nice blue wheels, or rims, I think. I think that's what they're called. Honestly, I'm very happy to have Carla Veloso. I'm very happy to have all these characters, really. So there we have our third one. Now we're going to go back to the order that I said earlier. Here we have Cruz Ramirez as Francis Beltline. So, story for this character. In Cars 3, while McQueen and Cruz are training, one of the places they go to is a demolition derby called Thunder Hollow. And they disguise themselves, and Cruz disguises herself with mud and calls herself Francis Beltline. She also gets the number 20. So, this is actually my first regular Cruz. This is Cruz's regular body, but by the end of the movie, she looks a lot more like Jackson Storm, like with the spoiler. She's more of a race car at the end of the movie. So this is just her regular body. And my first regular Cruz Ramirez, like with no spoiler. Mud all over her lower half. We got the number 20 on both sides. I like her expression. The expression is good. And then, little license plate. I'm very happy with this one. Okay. Up next, probably one of my least favorite characters in the Cars world is Jackson Storm. So, I actually used to have a Jackson Storm, but I donated it. In fact, that's the case for a lot of these, actually, that make them now new to me. So Jackson Storm is the first one. I donated it mainly because I hated the character so much that I got rid of a majority of the Jackson Storm merchandise I owned. So we got the little smile there, we got the eyes. I will say, if there's one thing I like about Jackson Storm, it's Mattel made his character, the movie made his character unique. I will say that. Because there's no other car, I think, I could be wrong, but there's no other racer that has the black, blue, and gray paint job. So, Jackson Storm's the only one to have that. We got his sponsor, Ignite, on the spoiler. He's number 20. And he's got this yellow stripe here actually is what rookie racers wear in NASCAR when they're, new to the racing sport. So, that's what they wear. I mean, I will say it is nice to have a new Jackson Storm. And I don't plan on giving this one away, but, this mini racer I like, but I hate the character. So, especially the movie character. Alright, next up. Strip Weathers, aka the King. Now, this one I really like. So, he was one of the ones in the 3-pack right here. And I will say, I really like this guy. He's designed very well. Again, it's super impressive how Mattel could capture the regular diecast cars or the regular characters in such a small scale. And they did it before, actually, even smaller with micro drifters. I don't have any on me right now, but if I ever get any more, I'll show you. Yeah, he's got that little spoiler. I like the smile. He's got the eyes. He's got the Dynaco sponsor. And he's got it on his hood, too. He rolls well. All of them roll well, surprisingly, considering how small they are. They even got the Lightyear, the brand of the tire brand onto the tires. That's really impressive. Okay. Next one. Alright, Radiator Springs Ramon. So this one is another Cars 2 character. Ramon is in all the Cars movies. I think even in Cars Toons and Cars on the Road, but this Ramon paint job is only in Cars 2. So he's got the Radiator Springs logo on him. We've got also all the colors of a sunset. We got yellow, orange, red, pink, and purple. I think he looks really cool like that. He also rolls well. And I do have, I think, 4 Ramones, but they're all different mini racer Ramones, and I don't have this paint job of Ramon, so it's nice to get him. Looks really good. Very beautiful. Happy to have him. Okay. Up next, we have Chickix. So, this is the, quote, villain of the first Cars movie. I mean, he's not really a villain. He doesn't have any, bad... He has bad intentions, but, he's not after world domination like Professor Z was in Cars 2. He just wants to win a race. So, oh, my foot fell asleep. Ugh. So, here he is. I did have this one as well, but I donated him as well. So, he's now a new mini racer to me. He's got all of the sponsors all over him. He's got the number 86 all over him. Yellow rims, and even his mustache griddle. Looks really cool. I'm very happy to have this one. Alright, next up. So, this one I don't own any variations of. This is Sally Carrera. So, I don't own Sally at all. Like I said, I have die casts of her, but I don't have a mini racer. I also have a micro drifter, but again, no mini racer. So, new character entirely. We got, she's got that gray rims. I think they're gray, right? Yeah, they're gray. I could be wrong. They might just be a very light shade of blue. But speaking of blue, she's got a nice baby blue all over her body. You can even see like her little tattoo from Cars 1 in. Yeah, so in Cars 1 there's a scene where there's a tattoo. McQueen spots a tattoo on Sally, and I'm impressed that they showed that here. This is really cool. They designed Sally well. Honestly, I think the wheels just stick out a little too far for my liking, but I'm still really happy to have Sally. I mean, good expression, happy all around. All right. So here's the third of 5 characters that I had but donated. Mater. So Mater, Okay, so Mater typically has 1 blue rim, 1 yellow rim, but I guess they don't have that for the mini racer, that's okay, I guess, but, you know, Mater, it's not really Mater-like. Mater has 2 different colored back rims. I don't even know if these are rims. They're just the brown spots on the tires. Good expression. Tow Mater written on his side. Rust all over. Even the tow hook. I'm happy to have Mater. I really like Mater a lot in the movie. He's a really good character. Alright, here's another new character. So far, Shu Todoroki, Carla Veloso, The King, Sally, Chick Hicks, and Mater are all new characters. Or at least they are new characters now, because again, I gave away my Jackson Storm, my Chick Hicks, and Mater mini racers. Here's another new character, Natalie Certain. So she's actually Chick Hicks's partner, and I don't mean in romantic terms. I mean, like, Chick Hicks gets a TV show in Cars 3, and Natalie Certain is, like, the co-host. Or, like, a special guest on the show. And she's actually similar to Sally. A little bit fatter and, yeah, shorter too. So, yeah, but new character, Natalie Certain, can't complain. I like the expression. She's a nice, dark, and glittery maroon all over. Gray rims. I'm happy to get her. I'm not a big fan of her character, actually. I mean, I'm happy to have her, but honestly, I don't know. I don't really like her character in Cars 3. That's her only appearance, by the way. Okay, here we go. We got another one that won't come out. There we go. Okay. Luigi. So, Luigi, and actually the same thing with Mater and Chick Hicks, I gave them away because I knew I would get them again. Because Chick Hicks, Mater, and Luigi are some of the most common mini racers, so I knew I would get them again. So I did give them away. So I gave away both of my Luigis. I had 2 Luigis, 2 Maters, 1 Chick Hicks, and 1 regular Jackson Storm. Gave those away. So, it's nice to have Luigi. I'm happy to see him. Bright yellow all over. Really good paint job. White wall tires. My favorite kind of tire. I like the expression. You've even got the little mustache He has a little black part on his roof. I really like him. I think there's a Guido mini racer. I could be wrong. Guido is like his partner. Again, not romantic. Luigi runs a tire shop, and Guido helps him run it. They're best friends. Okay. Here we go. This is... I need to look at the box for this. This is Blind Spot. Okay. So, Blind Spot. Blind Spot's one of the Demolition Derby cars in Cars 3. Actually, the same... That's the place where Cruz and Lightning McQueen went. So, Blind Spot's one of the Demolition Derby cars. Number 10 on both sides. I like how they have rims that match their body color. I just would have preferred if it was blue, and then purple and purple. Like, I don't know if it's diagonal, but, like, you know, like, X. Like, if the tire patterns formed... If it was like an X, so blue goes down to blue, purple goes down to purple, or the other way around. I would like that. But, honestly, that's my only complaint. Nice expression. Number 10 on the hood. I don't know if they have I don't know why it says Dent Me. I mean, I guess I get it because, like, you know, like, derby cars, Demolition Derby cars, but... So... I'm happy to get them. I don't actually have that diecast. I think that along with Carbon Racer Shu Todoroki is the only diecast I do not own, but own a mini racer of. So, the fifth and final one that I had but gave away, this is, I think I know the name, but I need to double check. APB, okay. This is APB, the Demolition Derby police car. So, I gave them away. I actually also gave away all of my Sheriff mini racers. Sheriff, by the way, is this character here. I gave them away because I knew I would... They're like Luigi. They're very common. So, I knew I would probably get a Sheriff again someday. I don't have one right now, but that's okay. But APB, I gave away. APB is not Sheriff. APB is the Demolition Derby, police car, and Sheriff is the Radiator Springs police car. So, yeah, again, I gave them away, like Luigi, Mater, Chick Hicks, and Jackson Storm, and Sheriff. I gave them all away because I knew I would probably get another one someday. And actually my old APB had a lot of paint chips on the roof, so now a fresh new APB, not complaining. Dents all over for texture. 54, the law, you can run, or you can run. Broken or dented police badge on both sides. Broken lights, or a broken light. I like the expression, and I think my favorite part about APB are the wheels, because I really like that pattern. The black and white wheel pattern, just spinning. I really like it. Okay, so our 15th and final mini racer, and then we'll get on to the bag. This is the fabulous Hudson Hornet, also known as Doc Hudson. So this is one of the many Cars characters, actually like the King, who's based off of a real racer. I think King is based off of Richard Petty, and then they put his car in the movie, because Richard Petty, I think that's the name, Richard Petty drove that car. They didn't drive the King, but they drove, like, this car. Like, take away the mouth and eyes, this was the car they raced when they were a NASCAR driver. There was a similar thing, I forget the driver's name for this car, but it's the same case. Doc This car, Doc Hudson, or the Fabulous Hudson Hornet, was a real car that a famous race car driver drove, and then their car got put into cars. So, nice tribute. Fabulous Hudson Hornet. This is also my first Doc Hudson, which I'm happy about. Don't hate me for this, but I'm actually not too big of a fan of Doc Hudson. Like, in Cars 1, the only movie where he makes, like, a full, proper appearance, I'm gonna use the Cars 2 McQueen as an example. He just hates Lightning McQueen for a majority of the movie. And, I mean, I get why he hates him, because, like, it reminds him of his tragic past with racing, but honestly, like, my favorite moments of Doc Hudson are the end of the movie where McQueen, King, and Chick are racing at the final race at the Piston Cup. Okay, so Fabulous Hudson Hornet, 51 on both sides. You've got the little logo on his back. Twin H power on his hoods. I don't know what that means, but you got 51 all over his roof. I like his expression a lot, too. I think that was a very smart decision for his expression. And then you got the little, red wheels. Again, I've said it so many times, but Mattel did a really good job capturing these characters in such a small scale. I'm very impressed. Alright, so that's all 15 mini racers. Now we get onto this bag. So this bag, I paid, I think I paid $7 for this on eBay. I paid $7 for this off of eBay, and it was just this big bunch of, items. So there's a lot here, so I'll just start talking about it now. So first of all, there's a bunch of track. And this is actually track for mini racers. I can't remember where this track came from. I think it came in the mini racers advent calendars. And yes, they had advent calendars for them. But yeah, I think they came in the advent calendar, or at least the first advent calendar. So they have all of that, and the way it works is that there's dents and knobs here, and then you just slide them together, and then you can create the track. So I'll put together the track here, and then I'll put a mini racer on it. It's kind of difficult, especially on a bouncy couch, but Okay. Okay, there we go. Good enough. So here's the track. It's like the classic NASCAR track, and there are some dents here, but it's the best I can do because of the couch. And then there is one more piece of track that it came with, which was this this intersection. And there are multiple advent calendars, and so I'm guessing this is just the way that you connect them all together. This four-way crossing here. So no space to put it in this track, but I'm still happy to have it. It's a nice find. As for the track itself, you would take a mini racer, and yeah, they would just drive around on it. I think die casts fit on this, but it's made for mini racers because of the sizing. And you could actually fit quite a few on here. You could fit a lot of mini racers. I don't know how many, but you could fit a decent handful of them. And then you would just have them race around, and that would be it. Now for the other stuff that came with this. I'll start with this. It came with this small little flag, which has markings on it. This small little maroon flag. I mean, it's pretty cool, I guess, but not a big deal. But it does... There are more flags, I think, in the original Advent calendar, but I think this is just pieces of it. Anyway, the flag does sit in. If you look on the curbs, there's small little bumps with holes in them. And that hole is to hold the flag. So you could put flags around your track and decorate it a bit. So, pretty nice. It also came with 2 rubber traffic cones. So, nice to have those. It also came with this little Lightning McQueen oil can, number 95. My first, proper oil can, by the way. Very cool. And then here's my second favorite part of this. This is the piston cup. So you've got piston cup engraved on it. And this is the trophy that racers would win, like Chick Hicks. Chick Hicks won this at the end of Cars 1. Chick Hicks would, this is the reward, this was the reward given to Chick Hicks and the reward given to all the racers. I think the King had, 7. I could be wrong in the movie, but yeah. So, the Piston Cup trophy, my first Piston Cup, I'm happy about that, but these 2 bits are the main reason I got this lot. These are the toolkits for Jackson Storm and Cruz Ramirez. Because at the end of Cars 3, Cruz Ramirez is still yellow, but she gets the Dynaco sponsor. And so that's why it's got the Dynaco logo on it. And here's Jackson Storm's toolkit. I'm happy to have these because now I can use them for, races and stuff. For, pit crews. And these are the main reason I got this. So the extra stuff I'm very happy about, but $7 for 2 tool carts that I don't have isn't terrible, in my opinion. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I reviewed a lot of mini racer stuff today, and honestly, I am not complaining. I had a lot of fun opening all of these up, and I cannot wait to add these all to my collection. From here on out, when I get duplicates, I had duplicates of Luigi before I gave him away. Before I gave them all away because I knew I would get Luigi again. I decided that I would go ahead and, starting now, when I get duplicate mini racers, I'm going to hold on to them, and unless space is a problem, or unless I absolutely have to, or unless it's to a friend who doesn't have a mini racer, yeah, I'm going to start collecting duplicates, unless one of those things I just mentioned happens, in which case I'll give the mini racer away. But yeah, I'm going to start collecting duplicates more, and I'm going to just start collecting mini racers more. Because I prefer the micro drifters, but these are really detailed, and I'm really happy about them. They're really cool, and I think they're a fun thing to collect. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of the Ultimate Cars Opening. I will have episode 6 out either later this month or next month. I hope you all have a great day. See you all later. Bye.